Welcome to the Bread Box, the channel dedicated to the Commodore 64. My name is Justin and I'm based here in New Zealand. Please like and subscribe because over the coming months I'll be doing a lot of Commodore 64 restorations, but also before the end of this year I'll be releasing the 1-hour documentary, The History of Commodore Computers in New Zealand. This is truly an inspirational story of Kiwi ingenuity. It shows how Commodore Computers New Zealand Limited became the #1 supplier of home computers in New Zealand. There's an amazing story of Kiwi ingenuity. We'll see how the VIC-20 and the Commodore 64 and the Amiga were utilised in over 500 New Zealand schools and also thousands of New Zealand businesses. I'll be interviewing key Commodore Computers New Zealand Limited staff members, sales reps, directors, and also Commodore dealers to see how they managed to sell Commodore computers during a recession. We're interviewing also software developers and so many more. We have archive footage of Commodore computers in New Zealand during the 1980s and 1990s. So like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I upload that documentary. Today though, we have another unboxing. Check out my last unboxing of 82 kg of Commodore 64 items. That was what I call the epic Commodore 64 unboxing. Thanks Ruben for those items. Today we have a very nice donation from Gilchrist. This is very special because Jean's late husband was Alan Gilchrist. He was a Commodore dealer in Taranaki, where I live, in Hara, and then became a service agent. And in the mid-1990s, Alan opened the Commodore Home Computer Museum in Dunedin. These are the remnants of that collection, because before Alan died, he sold all of his collection, and Jean was very kindly scavenged around and found items that pretty much have been lost but have been found. And I've been tempted to have a little peek to see what's in these boxes. They arrived a couple of days ago, but I've been holding out and pretty much chafing at the bit to open them up. So let's get started. Straight into box number 1. Probably just easier to tear this open rather than try and cut it open. On my last unboxing I had a lot of trouble with the knife, so hopefully my knife cutting skills have improved. A couple of interesting items already. Plastic bag. I can see straight away this is one of Alan Gilchrist's Computer Concepts jerseys. This is from his dealership in Hara in Taranaki. Oh, very nice. On the back, the Amiga logo. Just folding that nicely. Amiga Basic Manual, and another Amiga manual using the system software. That's a lot of reading. Oh wow, look at that. It's a Commodore computer jacket. No doubt what he wore in his dealership. And no logo on the back, but a very nice piece. And finally, in the first box, I recognise the colours on the sleeves. I've seen Commodore Computers New Zealand staff members wear this jacket or sweatshirt. Very nice. Box number 2. in here. I'll just get rid of that first. Make sure there's nothing in it. Don't want to throw any goodies away. And some more packaging. Oh, no, this is actually something pretty cool. This is a Commodore computer singlet. Very nice. This must be back from the 1980s or early 1990s. That's a nice piece. This next one, I'll explain why this box was so heavy. This looks like an Amiga power supply. These are very heavy. Yep, sure enough, it's for Amiga. Looks like there's quite a few different manuals in here. We'll just have a quick look, see what's in here. Cyberstorm PPC. Don't know much about that. Another one, looks like the user manual for the Cybervision. And another manual. And another one. Looks like it's for the Amiga 2000 and Amiga 3000. I'll have to do some reading to see what that's all about. Commodore 64 Programmer's Reference Guide. This is Alan Gilchrist's personal copy. The Commodore 16 user manual. Very nice. Another manual. Just looks like there's a few more manuals in here. And a few more manuals. Are you keeping up with Commodore? We're trying, definitely trying. A list of service centres, that's from Australia. Important information, not so important. Some data set 1530 manuals. VIC-20 color computer vital information. All of us have used this many times. The user manual for the Commodore 64. Programmed a lot of things using this manual, as all of us have. Perfect sound user guide. Not too sure about what that is. Oh, very nice. The VIC-20 user manual. This is a very nice manual. Little speech bubbles, or the thought bubbles. Explain everything in plain, simple English. It's a very good little manual. No, that's not that important. That's okay. Zip. Important reminder. Okay, yep, all good. Oh, I think these came in the manuals originally when by the computer. Yeah, it's very nice. And it just looks like there's a few more bits and pieces. A warranty card for your new Commodore computer. A flyer from the Club Amiga. Amiga Workbench manual. That's a very thick manual. And finally, looks like a couple of schematics for monitors. That's fine. Box number 3. Okay, gonna eventually get into this box. Very nicely packaged items, by the way. Thank you, Jean. That reminds me, I must buy a toasty maker. This also explains why this box was so heavy. Another Amiga power supply. That bubble wrap's beating me right now. Okay, 01. Yep, Amiga. Cable? Oh no, sorry. The external 3.5-inch floppy drive for the Amiga. Another floppy drive by looks of it. This one's quite a lot bigger, and it looks like it's going to be a Commodore branded one. Yep, sure enough. There's quite a few Amiga things in these boxes so far, so all these boxes are a bit of a mystery. I have no idea what's in them. So far, mostly Amiga. And a mouse for the Amiga. I'll just make sure it's in there, because last time I thought a box had nothing related to Commodore. It ended up being a whole box of capacitors and heaps of other things. Yep, it's definitely a mouse. And finally, this one's quite heavy. Again, the bubble wrap's winning. I must admit, I've not seen one of these in person before, but it's an Amiga external hard drive. Very nice. The A590. That's that box. The next box. Well, it's not actually a box, it's more of a tube. It's a bit unusual. I'm not too sure how to get into this one without potentially wrecking it. It feels a bit soft inside. So I'll just be careful with that my knife, and let's see if we can get inside. Oh, that's really weird. Not too sure why I've been sent this. I can work out what this is already. It's an umbrella. Oh no, it's 2 umbrellas. Well, it'd be nice if these are Commodore branded umbrellas. That'd be pretty special. Let's have a look. I don't really want to slice into the material, so I'm just trying to be quite careful. Must be an easy way. There is. I'll just pull them out. Oh, it's not Commodore branded umbrellas, but still, well, they definitely work. It's Star. Still very cool. No doubt it was used in the dealership by Alan and staff. It does rain every so often here in Taranaki. And maybe this is a Commodore one. No, another Star umbrella. Still a very nice piece of computing history here though. Just need to work out how to put this back together. Oh, that'll do. And the next box. I left the biggest for last, and this is a heavy box. This is one I've been trying to get the peek inside. Oh, the box is not giving anything away. It's a Vion TV box. Popular TV here in New Zealand. I must get rid of that paper just to do the job properly. Okay, let's see what's inside this mystery box. Wow, it's definitely packed full of a lot of stuff. Oh, stay open. No? Okay, you close. Right. What's this? This is unusual. Oh, Amiga. Amiga badges, by the looks of it. A lot of Amiga badges. This no doubt is from the Commodore dealership days of computer concepts. Very nice little badges, and here's a little note on one of them. Okay, these were given to customers when they brought their Amiga computer. Very nice. And just make sure there's nothing else in here. No, it's definitely a lot of Amiga badges. That's a very nice surprise. Alright, let's put these to the side. That's a lot of them. It's just started raining outside, so hopefully the sound doesn't show up on the video too much. Cable. And okay, computer whiz. Not too sure why this is in here, but like maybe it was used to clean monitors, maybe. And a box full of goodies. Okay, it's a box of little goodies. Open and close sign from no doubt the computer concept store, or maybe from the museum. And some little pricing information panels. Look at that. The Amiga 500 in July 1992 in New Zealand cost $803. That's equivalent to $1,358 today. And the hard drive, $682 in July 1992. That's like $1,100 today in New Zealand dollars. Some computer concept rulers from the old store. Very nice. On Princess Street in Hawera. And Garfield. Wasn't expecting that. Well, he's user friendly and he loves floppy disks. That's good to see. Not too sure why that's in here, but it's very cute. An Amiga keyboard. It's in pretty good condition. Apart from the yellowing, the keys are in very nice condition. And this is for an Amiga 4000. I don't have Amiga 4000, but this is a good start. You've got to start somewhere. Oh, there's quite a few things in this box. Wow, very nice. An Amiga 600. That's very nice. This is a really nice contribution. Just missing the door there, but otherwise it's in pretty good condition. Yep. Well, I'll have to power it up at some stage to see, make sure it does work. And wow, I can't believe this. It is surely not. Looks like Amiga 1200. I don't have one of these yet, but yes, looks like now I do. It's Amiga 1200 40 HD. So this has got the internal 40 megabyte hard drive, and this is in pristine condition. This is an amazing donation. That's very nice. Well, this explains why I've got two Amiga power supplies, because there's two Amigas included in this donation. And this is incredible. Thank you, Jean. And oh yep, something else in here. Another keyboard. Possibly for the Amiga 4000 again. An old dust cover. Yep, it's an empty box now. Get rid of that. Again, keys are in very nice condition. The plastic is very yellowed, and this is for an Amiga 3000. That's a good start. You've got to start somewhere. Just need to get Amiga 3000 now so I can use this keyboard. Very nice. Hey, thanks, Jean, for that wonderful donation of some pretty amazing Amiga stuff. I was a bit curious about why this was in the packaging, but I'll show you why. It was actually in Alan's Commodore dealership. It was in this picture here. I'll show you now. Thank you very much. It's obviously a very personal item. And thank you for the other personal items as well from Alan. The Amiga sweatshirt with his business name on it. Very cool. The classic Kiwi singlet, Commodore computers. Again, very cool. Another sweatshirt, the Commodore sweatshirt. And that windbreaker, or blazer, maybe that's how it's called. The Commodore one there as well. So thank you for those personal items as well. It's going to be very nice additions to the Commodore Computer Museum here in New Plymouth. If you'd like to donate for the documentary or for the upcoming museum, please check out my Facebook page. The link is in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.